Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. You guys some cool footage of Pokken Tournament, which could be a brand new Pokemon game coming out for the Wii U in 2016 Q2, which is going to put us right around springtime next year for the Wii U, which was recently announced at Pokemon Worlds in Boston, which is really cool. So I had a great opportunity to play this game while I was at Pokemon Worlds, and some of the footage you're going to see is actually me playing. Some of it is some of my friends playing. Shout out to like guys like Steve, Magnitude, and stuff like that. So this footage is just taken from there. And again, some of the footage at the end, you'll see me getting destroyed because I'm not very good at these kind of games. But I'm gonna give you my perspective on the game so far and enjoy the visuals because I think the game is absolutely beautiful. And that's the first thing I want to touch on is I think the game is aesthetically incredibly pleasing. Like, the game is beautiful, the colors, the vibrant, feel to it, the backgrounds, the stages are amazing. They put a lot of detail and effort into this game, into making things look awesome. The menu screens all are super colorful, really pop out, really easy to navigate, and from my experience, it was really neat. Some of the moves that some of these Pokemon get, you'll actually see here Gengar versus Gardevoir. You'll see some of the moves and the coloring and just the effects from some of these moves are so epic. Like, it just looks amazing. There's a lot of versatility in the different characters too. I didn't get to play every single character, obviously, but you could tell from watching that different characters do different things. Now, type matchups don't seem to make any difference here, so Gengar doesn't have an advantage here because it's Ghost type over the Psychic type, but you'll see that the moves, different Pokemon have different advantages. Some Pokemon are better with ranged attacks, some Pokemon are better at close combat, like a Machamp kind of thing, you know? Whereas otherwise, it's really cool. They really took the Tekken engine, which is known to be one of the better fighting games, and they really utilized it and put this Pokemon skin on it, but they did so much more than that. And you'll see from just watch this video that they've really done a great job, taking what Tekken was and building this Pokemon game off the engine. So while a lot of people are kind of disappointed in the fact that there hasn't been a main series Pokemon game announced, I'm very optimistic that Pokken Fighters is going to be an awesome game for us to play. I'm definitely going to be playing it. I'm definitely going to be streaming it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So definitely make sure you guys subscribe for more content when it comes out. I'll be trying to bring you guys more information about this game as I hear more and more. Currently, there's a bunch of characters that have been announced. Pikachu Libre was the most recent character, which was announced at Pokemon Worlds. And there's other Pokemon like Pikachu and Machamp, Gengar, Suicune, Blaziken, Gardevoir, Lucario, Weavile, and Charizard. Those are the ones that have been announced so far. So we do have a question today if you guys want to answer in the comment section below. What Pokemon do you want to see in Pokken Tournament that hasn't been announced yet? I personally would love to see a Pokemon like Heracross. It has the fighting type, fighting nature, so the fighting typing, so it really kind of fits along with this theme. But it seems like Pokemon is not, leaning towards fighting types only, obviously. I think Machamp and Lucario are the only fighting types as far as I know. And I guess Pikachu Libre, you could argue, right? So I think Heracross would be really cool, but I'm curious to hear your ideas in the comments section below in terms of what Pokemon you'd like to see. And out of the Pokemon you've seen so far, which one do you think is going to be your main character? You'll see here in a bit. In the last clip, I actually used Charizard, which is really cool. I get bodied by like a 3-year-old, which is hilarious. Fighting games are not my specialty by any means, but I think this game is going to be really awesome. You see the variation in moves. You see like Shadow Punches, and I think it gets Curse, and Machamp uses like Focus Energy right there, whatever it is. There's like a, some sort of seismic crazy toss for the KO. That Gengar just got destroyed. And you can see like the backgrounds are amazing. This is in like a haunted mansion. The next field, or one of the fields before, was like right outside of a volcano. There's just so many really cool stages from what I saw. And you'll see here too, actually, here's the choosing menu screen, so you can see the Blaziken, you see the Charizard pick. And what's cool is if you match up with each other and each person picks the same Pokemon, it'll actually change the Pokemon skin. So you'll see that the Charizard that ends up being on the left side of the screen ends up being a completely different color than the one on the right side. It's almost like a shiny form in a way. One of the cool things too that they integrated in this game is the Mega Evolution. When you fill up your meter, you're able to Mega Evolve. Some Pokemon have, specials, and some of them are Mega Evolution. So like Charizard will evolve into Mega Charizard X, Gengar will evolve into Mega Gengar, and I'm sure there's going to be more to be announced. So I think this is a really cool game. I think there's opportunity for DLC, even though Nintendo typically doesn't push DLC too often. I mean, Smash they do, but we'll see what they're going to do in terms of DLC, and it's going to be interesting to see what characters they introduce when the game launches. I can tell you guys I'm super duper hyped on this. If you guys are as well, make sure you guys show your support on that like button. Subscribe if you are new, and of course, let me know which Pokemon you want to see the most in Pokken Fighters, and then what Pokemon you might use as your main with the Pokemon that are available. So you can see these two Charizards going at it, and you got like a flamethrower attack. I know Charizard, I think, gets Seismic Toss or something like that. You got this crazy like Flare Blitz type ball. There's a lot of cool moves, and again, the best thing I can harp on and the point that I want to emphasize the most is it's really easy to get into and just play right away. It's probably gonna be hard to get good at, but it's easy to just jump into, so I think it'll be a fun party game with friends. And most importantly, in my opinion, it is just incredibly beautiful. The graphics, the aesthetics, it just looks amazing. So that's gonna be it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little video with some exclusive clips. My name is Dan. I also go by aDrive. I'm gonna get the heck out of here, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.